this is Dave Bazar with the latest. For this segment, I wanted to try to take you into our plant and show you one of the main processes we do trying to get your almonds ready to ship out, and that's sizing. So we are going to try to go to the sizer. It's a noisy operation. That's why we're going to do most of the talking right here and hopefully cut back and forth on the various processes. So the sizer, after we've come out of fumigation, that's its first stop. So we're going to take product that looks very clean, right? It's coming from the huller shellers. And what we're mainly trying to do is before we size it, we want to remove some of the foreign material. We'll also remove serious defect here as well. So you're going to have a lot of equipment, very high tech, using a whole bunch of different technologies. We have lasers, we have infrared, we have visible light. We have something that's called shape technology that looks and examines to see, is this an almond shape? And each one of these machines is moving at capacity, and it's a high speed, and it identifies what it thinks is good and bad and removes it. Eventually, that reject stream will have to be re-cleaned, because no matter what we do, we still take out some of the good. So you can see that we'll remove foreign material, some serious defect. We also use various air type to pull at different processes to get dust and different light items out of the stream. Eventually, these almonds are all going to make it to our sizer, which is what is here in the background if you are still with me here in the plant. The sizer is a simple operation. It's shaking deck, it's moving uphill. There's different size holes in it. The almonds are shaking and fitting through those holes, and when they find the one they fit through, down they go. Those are then collected in bins that we then take a quality control sample from to get further data to know which load these things can be packed in. So if you think about it, we're taking the size of the almond physically and separating them in like-sized physical size looks. Then we convert it to a weight. So eventually when you see the sizing, it's denominated with a 2730, a 2527. Those are how many of these almonds does it take to make an ounce. So physically we've sorted them into like sizes, then we weigh them to say what is the weight of that size. So we can also sell something called AOL, and or larger, but we like to have it fit as closely to the minimum size, a 2730 in this case, as possible. When you bring your almonds in, the grade that you see on yours is what's known as an average ounce count. It hasn't gone through this sizing. So it's done a little differently, but basically they weigh a certain amount of the almonds. They count them, how many did that make an ounce? There'll be a little bit of big ones, a little bit of small ones in that, but because you grow so consistently, there's very few of those. So when I run them across my sizer, if I say you had a 2730 average ounce count, a big share, 90% of it is going to fall in that 2730, with a little bit is a smaller almond, a little bit of a bigger almond. That's a little bit of what we do to get your almonds ready to sell. This has been Dave Bazar. Thank you.